You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, CBS Soap Opera fans. This is Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we have got your Bold and the Beautiful 2-week ahead spoilers. These run from Monday, April 24th through Friday, May 5th, which encompasses the first week of May sweeps. There is a lot of action coming. We've got 2 big comebacks. One's a mystery, one is known. We've also got movement in the Thomas and Liam story. We've got Bill stirring the pot as he tries to win back his ex-wife. And we've got the Sheila Carter situation, which no doubt will explode during May sweeps. Let's dig into what you're going to see these next 2 weeks on the CBS Soap Opera. RJ Forrester returned this past week, but the only people that have seen him so far is Charlie Weber the guard, Brooke Logan, and RJ Forrester. And we found out a few things about RJ is that he's been traipsing around the world and doing photo shoots and stuff because he's now an influencer. And that could play into what his new role is going to be now that he is back. So there's an entire family reunion next week as everybody learns that RJ is back and everybody gathers around to welcome the prodigal son back home. We're also going to see Thomas grilling Taylor. He is wondering how she's feeling about Brooke and Ridge. It seems like we're tiptoeing towards a Ridge and Brooke reunion, and Thomas wants to protect his mother, but of course Taylor is going to be on high alert because of what Thomas did to try and break up Brooke and Ridge before. While Brooke and Taylor have this pact to neither of them date Ridge, obviously if Brooke comes to Taylor and says, hey, look, I really want to get back with him, Taylor's decent thing to do would be to step aside, and she probably will do that, but she doesn't want anyone pushing them apart again. She doesn't want Thomas to go there again, so she's going to have to talk him down. Then we're going to see Liam running back for another chat with Steffy. What's the subject matter? Take a guess. Of course, it's Thomas. Liam is reiterating again, I just don't trust Thomas to be around my wife. I think he's going to make a move on my wife. And of course, right now, it's Hope who's checking out Thomas. So Steffy is going to have to defend her decision again of rehiring Thomas. It seems like they just need to put a no Liam Spencer sign at the gate of Forrester Creations, because if he's going to keep coming up there and making scenes and whining about everything, maybe he needs to remember that he's got a job and go back to Spencer Publications, right? Because we're just repeating the same dialogue over and over at this point, and he just needs to hush about it. Anyway, we're going to see Ridge making RJ an offer to stay on at Forrester Creations. Maybe he's going to be their in-house influencer to promote Hope for the Future and all of their couture lines. Then we're going to see Liam running back to Wyatt. And again, the subject of conversation is, of course, Thomas. And I have little doubt that this is going to be a repeat of the same exact conversation that Wyatt has already had with Liam, the same conversation where Wyatt made Liam even more paranoid about Thomas, and Liam ran over there in time to see Hope falling on the Thomas, and then he had that hissy fit. And it's tiresome and it's not attractive, and Hope is definitely taking a second, third, and fourth look at Thomas, and Liam's ongoing shenanigans, neediness, jealousy, and whining are not going to help anything. Can you tell I'm tired of this plot? Okay. We're also going to see Ridge honoring the blended family reunion with a permanent reminder. The official spoiler says for all eternity. Is Ridge going to get a big, weird, twisted family tree tattoo on his back? I don't think so. Maybe they're going to make a new family portrait to put over the Forrester fireplace that includes all the kids, Hope, Steffy, RJ, Thomas in there, Brooke, Taylor, all of them. Maybe it'll be just one big family portrait. That should be interesting. Later in the week, we're going to see Sheila getting grilled by Steffy, who shows up over at the jail to let her mother-in-law have it about just all the horrible things she's done. And of course, Sheila's not going to enjoy that one bit. But if anybody deserves to be smacked around about their bad deeds, it is certainly Sheila Carter. We're also going to see Bill implementing his plan to win Katie away from Carter, and he tells Liam and Wyatt about it and expects them to cheerlead it. Maybe they will. Probably they will. As we hit the first day of May sweeps, which is Friday, April 28th, we're going to see Carter upset about Bill making efforts to steal Katie from him, and we're going to see Brooke trying to soothe Carter's ruffled feathers, and we're going to see someone surprising showing up to see Sheila in jail. Now, the question is, there are 2 spoilers about this. There's one spoiler about the visitor in jail, and then there's another spoiler in week 2 about a mystery person returning. So we're wondering if it's the mystery person that comes to see Sheila in jail. I don't know, because there's also a spoiler for this week that Finnegan is back. So perhaps perhaps she is the next one to show up to ream Sheila and read her for filth for all her awful deeds. The second week on Bold and the Beautiful, which is May 1st through 5th, the first full week of May sweeps has a lot of action. We're going to see Finn getting emotional with Steffy. He is, of course, upset about Sheila, and if she would just be sent to prison forever, maybe he can get over it. But he and Steffy have a very emotional and heartfelt moment. We are also going to see Bill's plan go into play as he puts on a full court production to woo Katie. He wants a second chance, is what the spoilers say, but come on, this is not a second chance. This is a 99th chance? Come on. Bill's hot. Let's not deny that. But he is also so toxic for Katie. And she finally has a good guy in his life. And of course, Bill can't stand it. And really, oh my gosh, if Katie thinks about the last person that Bill was rolling in the sheets in, although he was doing it for the greater good, he was banging Sheila Carter. And that has to give Katie the icky feels, right? Wouldn't it give you the icky feels? So we'll have to see if he succeeds in wooing her. And also, the CBS official spoiler is that a mystery person returns. So this is somebody who is not a new character because it says it's a return, but they are coming back. And just speculating, what I wonder is whether this is someone who is going to help Sheila Carter get out of prison, because I feel like that Bold and the Beautiful will have missed the mark in May sweeps if Sheila doesn't do a jailbreak and a runner and something horrible to get revenge, maybe kidnapping her grandson, maybe taking a pot shot at Bill, who knows. But I feel like they'd be remiss if they just let her go quietly. She shouldn't go out with a whimper. Sheila Carter should go out with a bang, right? Click that subscribe button if you haven't already so you get all of your latest Bold and the Beautiful and other CBS soap spoilers direct from Soap Dirt on YouTube. And do not miss any of these 2 weeks because we're heading into May sweeps and it's going to be hot action.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.